Well, hello everybody. Welcome to P.B.M. Money. A few weeks ago, I did a video about time wasters if you are on a financial journey. Today, I want to talk about time savers if you're on a financial journey. These are the things that I have found to be helpful in helping you to achieve financial goals. Now, the first one I want to talk about is automated savings. Everybody has good intentions when it comes to saving, but not everybody has good habits. So if you go to your bank and you say, when my paycheck hits, I want you to take X amount out of each paycheck and put it into my savings. If you don't see it, you can't miss it. That'll save you a lot of time. You need to put together a good team. What do I mean? As an example, when you pick your bank, make sure they're not charging you any service charges. Make sure that customer service means customer service. And I'll give you an example. I was in a bank, and I love the bank, and they got bought out. And when I was doing my financial game, I called once a month to get the balance in my account. After these people bought them, I was on hold for 35 minutes to get the balance on my checking account. So make sure it's really customer service. I closed my savings in that bank, by the way. Also, the next one is I want you to find yourself a mentor. Now, I know that it's tough, but with the age of computer, it doesn't have to be a mentor in person. Find somebody online that is willing to share the way that they amassed wealth. Because if they're willing to share their financial journey, you can learn from them. And believe it or not, that is the purpose of this channel, is to help anybody who wants to achieve financial goals. Every program I do is about achieving financial goals and how to get there. The next one is kind of in line with autopay, but this one has to do with paying your bills. Now, I know most millennials and Gen Zers probably already do this, but you pay your bills automatically. Now, here's a caveat. I do that with some, but not all, and here's why. Because if there's ever a glitch, if there's ever a computer problem, if there's ever a hack, you will spend hours upon hours going back, finding the mess, cleaning the mess up, and restarting the mess. So if you don't want that mess, keep the important ones that are going to affect your credit rating and do those personally. And as an example, for my credit cards, I do have those on auto pay, but I just have the minimum done. That way my credit bureau is never affected. And I still pay the full balance when it comes in, just to be safe. The next one is about goals. If you keep setting low goals, you're wasting time achieving goals. Set yourself realistic but tough goals, because the tougher the goal, the more concentrated you will be on that goal, and that will end up saving you time in the long run. Now, I talked about this one in a different video, and this is deal with problems instantly. If anything happens, and big or small, and you put it off, it becomes bigger and harder to solve. As an example, I had a property where the electricity was shut off. I called them immediately to get that turned back on, because what would happen, what if I didn't call them immediately and I waited a week till my day off so I could call them? There's a possibility that the pipes could have frozen. That would have been a bigger problem. Now this one is something that I have learned along the way. And as soon as I say it, you're going to scratch your head. But live healthy. Now, how is that going to save you time? Well, I can tell you from personal experience. I've had 2 heart attacks. And after I've had those heart attacks and open heart surgery, it takes a long time to recover. It takes a long time to get your back to your former self. So eat healthy, exercise, get plenty of sleep, be as healthy as you know how to be. And in the long run, it will save you time and it will add time to the end of your life. Well, I mean, if you want to look at it in a realistic way, what good is it to sacrifice to achieve goals and then die early? And I'm talking about a smoker or a heavy drinker. If you're going to go to the trouble to try to achieve financial goals, don't you want to live long enough to enjoy the fruits of your labor? Now the next one is, a lot of times I seem like I'm go, 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 go. But one thing that I have learned is you have to set aside time to recharge your battery. Now, for me, recharging my battery means I don't have every minute filled. Like, today is my day off. Today is the day I do my chores. I make my video. I upload the video. And I make my dinner or lunches for the week. That's my day off. And to me, that is a relaxing day. And everybody needs to have a day every week where you can recharge your battery. And that is biblical, by the way. Now the next one is kind of in line with team building. Remember I told you needed to have a good team? But you need to help other people reach their goals. As an example, if you have a realtor on your team, your realtor has goals. He needs to sell houses. And don't waste his time if you're not going to buy a house. But if you want to buy a house, go to somebody and help him achieve his goal of selling a house. Bankers the same way. And I told my banker this one time, because I asked him for a loan and he kind of hem-hawed around, and I told him straight up, I said, hey, I am not looking for a transaction. I'm looking for a relationship. From that point forward, he's gotten 80% of my business. He's made the loans, he's achieved his goals, and he's got a satisfied customer. Help him achieve his goal, and he will help you achieve your goal. Now this is one that kind of goes in line with a mentor. But it doesn't have to do with one person. You should always seek wisdom. The Bible tells us that if you ask God for wisdom, He will give it to you. And it is the same with humans. If you ask somebody for help or for wisdom, they'll probably give it to you. The last thing that I want to talk about as a time saver is being frugal. This channel is in the middle of a series of shows about being frugal, the ultimate guide to being frugal. I think we've done 6 or 7. I got enough to do 10 more. But if you're frugal, you will not be wasting your time. You will always be thinking about ways to save money. And if you save money, that will help you to save time so that you can achieve your goals faster. So being frugal is a time saver, not a waster. If being frugal to you is wasting time, you're doing it wrong. So these are all the things that are time savers if you are on a financial journey. And I'm going to go through them again Just real quick. Automate your savings. Build yourself a good team. Find yourself a mentor. Pay your bills electronically. Set realistic but tough financial goals. Any problems that come up, deal with them as quickly as possible so they don't become bigger problems. Live healthy. Leave time in your life and in your week and in your day to recharge your batteries. Help others to achieve their goals, and they will help you achieve your goals. Always seek wisdom from others and from God, and learn to live and save frugally. Well, that's about all I want to talk about. You guys have a great day, a great week, and happy time-saving investing.